Folks, springtime's here. That means it's food plot time. Haven't been out back since the end of deer season last year, so I have no clue what Mother Nature did. We have big plans for back here this coming season. We're going to do some early planting, we're going to do some summer planting, and we're going to do some late season planting. So I'm going to hop on the quad, head out to the woods, and see what the hunting grounds are looking like. Come on for the ride. Mother Nature's really brought in a lot of wood and that. We had this whole area cleaned out last year. As you can see, muddy tree stand still up there in the tree. So Mother Nature really hasn't been, I mean, some big limbs will be able to get out of here and whatnot to get the ground floor cleared again to get this killer food plot in back here. And we're only going to concentrate on this side of the stream this year.
It's a Friday afternoon. I think it's March 29th. I'm just getting set to head down to another one of our locations, our buddy Daryl's property, where we planted last year one of the killer food plots. I'm going to go down, meet my brother down there. Hopefully he's out of work. And we're going to go get this area all prepped, ready for the frost seeding. The seed is on its way from killer food plots. It should arrive in the next day or so, and as soon as it gets here, we're going to be able to frost seed at least 3 of the 4 plots we have here in Pennsylvania. So we're going to go get this one done. I got a couple tree stands I need to take down from the season down here while we're there, and then they're going to call it a night. So we'll see you down at the property. All right, guys, well, David's here, and we just got down here to the food plot area. So we're going to try and beat the rain because there might be a little bit more rain coming. We got a tree stand set over here that we got to pull, and we're just going to, this is the food plot down here. As you can see where I'm pointing, it runs mostly this area, up this way just a little bit, and then all the way down that road area there. So doesn't look like we got a whole lot that we got to really blow off. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get David set up here, let him start using a leaf blower. I'll film him a little bit, and then I'm going to head over and start breaking down the tree stand set. And I don't think we're going to be down here too long, David, the way it looks.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Look at that! Look at those big rubs over there.
Yeah, they were there in muzzleloader season.
There's some big rubs here. We'll share them with you too. I'll get some video, but we're going to get this done and get on out of here. And I got to get home and get some fishing gear together for tomorrow for the opening day of fishing season here in Pennsylvania in the southern counties. So, all right, guys, we're going to get to work. All right, so David's getting the blowing going there, and it's actually working a little bit better than we thought it was going to. It rained most of the day here, so it's able to clear pretty good. We're not going to get it too crazy here. It is pretty wet down here already, but as you can see, this area down below me, right down here, it'll go all the way down to that one pine tree with the limb hanging right over, right there. That's how far down we go with the planting right now. And then up this way, there's those pine trees right up above where my finger is right there, and that's where we're going to be going up to with that. So all in all, it's about 0.4 acre area. There's a bedding area up in here and down over in this area right here, and these deer like to come out of here and head on up. David was actually sitting in a ground blind just down here off the edge of the food plot this past flintlock season, the late season in after Christmas, actually January I think it might have been, when he killed his buck with the flintlock muzzleloader, and the deer ran down the little gully right there up into that flat saddle part right there, and we found it laying up in there. Actually, Daryl's one boy crew, he went and found it. So all right, guys, well, we're gonna get going here. David's got I'm gonna pull this limb down and just clear off some of the stuff that's broken here. These deer will come right up this trail right here. I can see a rub across over there. That's a pretty good rub. There's a bunch of rubs down in through here. And this tree stand set that I was at up here, I almost killed a nice 8-point out of in the late season up here. I'll show you, I'm gonna go over and show you these rubs here that I was talking about. While David's working, he's got a little bit of work to do. Won't take me long to get this tree stand set broken down.
Last year we had a lot of problems with water runoff coming off the hill and coming across the food plot here. This year's plan is we're going to put along the edge here a little shallow divot to try to push or direct some of that water runoff from the mountain away from the food plot here, because last year we found out it washed it out pretty bad. We're also going to see about maybe getting rid of some of these smaller trees, since Mother Nature took down the one that was in the middle of the food plot. And there's another small one or two here. We're going to see about increasing my food plot area back here, since we're not going to worry about the other side of the creek this year, and make this my main food plot area. Dennis was talking with our friend Nick Percy. The gentleman owns Killer Food Plots, and we have a plan for this year. He's going to be sending us seeds, and we're going to do a frost seeding. And that frost seeding, what it's going to do is give us some 4 to 6 inch growth here in our food plot, and it should be up by turkey season here in PA. So it'll give a food source for the turkey that we know are back here. What that's also going to do is help put some nitrogen back into the soil back here. And if you see, if you look down here, you can see how nice and rich the soil looks. It's also still very wet. We had some rain come through the other day.
Okay, well, I got one stand off. A little tough. Got a bad shoulder, but it's looking pretty good here. Let's show you. David's making good progress. I got one stand down. I'm going to go back up. Going to grab the other stand, then we'll check back up on David.
We got some of the smaller debris, even though that tree looks a lot heavier than what it really is. I mean, is heavier than what it looks. So, game plan now is I'm going to get the backpack blower from Dennis. We're going to get back here, blow the rest of the small stuff out of the way here. I'm going to talk to him about the couple little trees here I want to take out. There's 2 over here, and there's 2 over behind the camera here. Then I can give myself a nice liver shaped kind of food plot. We have Nick Percy and the folks at Killer Food Plots helping us along, giving us pointers and tips on what to do. After that, it's what we do with our own hands and our time.
All right, guys. Well, we're taking a little break for a little bit of water and rest. Would you gas that up again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Blower ran out. I got the tree stand set down, so we're just taking a minute here. Gonna rehydrate, and we're gonna switch off. I'm gonna get the backpack blower on my back, and I'm gonna blow a little bit. Like we said, it's wet down here. It's been raining, not a heavy downpour.
It rained heavy down here in the valley today.
Oh, did it rain?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad up in town, but well, we had rain most of the day, and they were calling for it. But you know, we're making do. I'll show you what it looks like so far here. You can see David's made some pretty good progress right there in that area, and you know, it's a lot better than what it was. You know, now down here we had what did we plant down here, David, last year?
The
Crave.
yes.
Killer Food Plots Crave, and it came up really good.
There's still actually.
Yeah, there's still actually some of
the-
it. We'll
the
show you
radishes
here.
in there.
There's still some radishes in there actually, and we actually did an overseed in the fall. So it really this food plot did the best down here for us, and the deer and the turkeys hammered it. I mean, they destroyed it down here. So I mean, we have trail game cameras.
Game trail cam.
Yeah, I'm tired. Trail cam pictures. How's that sound?
That's better.
Is that better? Trail. We got pictures of a lot of deer and turkey down here in this food plot, and like I said, David killed his just down that way in the flintlock season, and we saw lots of deer here. We saw lots of deer, so it's a fun time down here. We've killed turkeys down this way. We've missed turkeys down this way, both of us, but that's the fun of it. So, all right, guys. Well, we're gonna fire this blower back up, and David's gonna do a little filming now and take a break, and I'm gonna get to work here.
So while Dennis was took over the backpack blower, I decided I'd take a little walk just to see if I could find any sheds up on the side hill here. So I came across this nice little one here first, little spike, and then about 25 yards later came across this nice half of an 8-pointer. I only found the one half though, but it's always encouraging seeing sheds. You know them guys are still here, so I might just set the camera up, let Dennis do the work, and I'm gonna go see if I can find some more sheds.
Back here for day 2 of getting my killer food plot area here ready for some frost seeding. Nick Percy and the guys are working on getting us some oats and whatnot to get planted back here within the next week. The plan is to get some growth back here, somewhere 4 to 6 inch in height, and a nice green carpet growing before turkey season hits. It'll give something for the turkeys to feed on during turkey season, and it'll help build that nitrogen up into our soil like we spoke about the other day. And then come in May, we'll come back here, we'll grab some soil samples from various areas back here and send it off to Nick, and they'll get back to us what nutrients we need to, additional nutrients we need to add to the soil here. The winter carpet is gone, and we're down to the dirt. Without those trees in here, It's nice and wide open. Have some definition to it now. Got some more definition over here. And the blower bit me. Well, a little bit of twig cleanup before we do any frost planting. And we should be good. And get rid of some rock too.
All right, guys, well, we are all done. We got the food plot cleared pretty nice. And I'll tell you what, David, the soil looks great.
It does.
And when we get the disc down here to get ready for the summer plots that we'll be planting after Memorial Day, this soil is going to turn up really, really cool.
It's going to be night and day from last year.
Oh my God, yeah. It's going to be...
When all the dead vegetation is gone now from the blower blowing it all out.
And that was the key. That was the key. You saw a lot of that. If you were watching how we were showing you what we were clearing it here, all that dead vegetation was getting out of here, and that hindered us last year.
Big time.
When we were trying to start this food plot. So that's going to be a big help for us. Once we get this seed down, it's going to give it some quick germination and growth. And when we get back in here for turkey season, it should be green.
It should be.
Should be green. So come on, we'll show you what it looks like.
Is obviously the road that we came down on. So we planted probably about 20 yards up that road last season. We did the same this season. This whole big circle area here comes down, and we go down over that little bit of a hill. So we're probably, I'm going to say probably 30 yards by 30 yards as the main, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Yep.
So then we have probably, I'm going to say probably 12 yards wide by about 60 yards going down right before that, where that pine tree limb, that first pine tree limb hangs out. So it's, what did it come out to be?
About 0.4 acres.
0.4 acres.
Yep. And here's what it looks like up above here, folks. Like David was saying, the food plot looks good. We're just waiting for the seed to get here. As soon as it gets here, we're just going to come down. We pulled the camera that's here. We're going to take it back, just do a little, you know, maintenance on it. And when the seed is here, we're going to come down. We'll spread the seed, put the camera back up, and we're going to let this go. And then we'll do soil testing mid-May and send that to the Killer Food Plot Labs. And then once we have the disc, this is going to disc this up really nice, turn this soil up beautifully, and should be a really nice food plot this summer. We're going to get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching this video, and keep watching as the food plot. I know it's just a lot of dirt and leaves and stuff we're blowing around right now, but this is the start of what we hope to be some really cool looking killer food plots that we're going to share with you guys. So be sure to check out all the links in the description down below to the partners we work with, especially Killer Food Plots. And if you're interested in Killer Food Plot seeds, blends, we've got a promo code down there, WBH1019, save you 10% on any of the seeds and products that they have, as well as some other discount codes for Raptor Razor, Insights Hunting, and Altera Alpaca Socks. So check them out, and be sure to hit the subscribe button. We appreciate all your support here at the Wild Bout Hunting YouTube channel. And yeah, beautiful night. Tomorrow morning we're doing a little fishing, so, and we might share that with you too. But until next time, guys, we're getting out of here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you somewhere in the Hunt Woods. See ya.